Hey anime fans! Spring 2025 is here, and it's bringing a fresh wave of isekai and fantasy anime that'll transport you to magical realms, epic adventures, and heart-pounding battles. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or new to the genre, these top 10 picks are sure to captivate your imagination. Let's dive in. 10. From old country bumpkin to master swordsman. Beryl Gardenet, a self-proclaimed humble old man, is a sword instructor at his dojo in a rural, backwater village. In his younger years, he dreamed of glory as a master swordsman, but those days are long behind him. Out of the blue, he receives a visit from a famous former pupil who brings him world-shattering news. He's been appointed as a special instructor for the Knights of the Liberian Order. With his life now turned upside down, Beryl travels to the capital and reunites with some of his former students, elite knights, an ace wizard, and even an adventurer who's attained the highest guild rank possible. But why do they all want his tutelage? As far as he's concerned, they clearly don't need him anymore. Can Beryl live up to his new position? And will he ever get a moment's peace away from his adoring students? 9. The unaware Atelier Meister. One day, Kurt, a kind-hearted boy, is suddenly kicked out of the hero's party for being useless. He finds that his aptitude for weapons, magic, and all other combat-related skills is the lowest rank, so he takes odd jobs repairing the castle walls and digging for minerals where his exceptional abilities are immediately revealed. He proves to be skillful in cooking, building, mining, crafting magical tools. In fact, his aptitude for every skill unrelated to combat had an SSS ranking. Kurt, however, seems completely unaware to his talent and ends up saving people, the town, and even the country through his unaware actions. 8. Once Upon a Witch Death. On her 17th birthday, the apprentice witch Meg learns that she only has 1 year left to live. Her teacher, the long-lived witch Faust, explains that the only way to undo the death curse is to collect tears of joy and grow the seed of life. To find them, Meg will have to leave the sheltered life she's always known and head out into the world. There will be meetings, partings, and friendships aplenty, and of course many tears. Meg will learn the most important lessons for a witch are bright, sweet, and somewhat heart-wrenching. 7. Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. Bedridden and abandoned, Takuto Ira spent his days in the hospital trying to beat the illness that was slowly killing him. His only solace lay in the nation management strategy game Eternal Nations, where he had built a reputation as the greatest player to ever live. After succumbing to his disease, Takuto awoke within the game next to Atu, the hero unit for his favorite civilization, Minogra. Now they'll set out to conquer the world together, again, one unit, settlement, and level at a time. 6. The Too Perfect Saint. Philia hails from a family renowned for producing generations of saints, and she is no exception. In fact, she is known as the most powerful saint of all time, so extraordinarily gifted that many people find her insufferable. When even her fiancé decides he can't stand her, he suddenly calls off their engagement. He's so eager to never see her again that he sells her off to a neighboring country in dire need of a saint of their own. Now, Philia readies herself to face the unknown, fully expecting more miserable treatment. After all, she'd be a fool to expect anyone to welcome her with open arms, right? 5. The Gorilla Gods Go to Girl. In a world where individuals receive blessings from various animal gods at the age of 16, Sophia Leeler, a timid count's daughter, unexpectedly receives the blessing of the gorilla god said to be the strongest in combat. Though she longs for a peaceful school life, her rare and powerful ability attracts the attention of the royal knights who scout her as an apprentice knight. Despite her efforts to hide her overwhelming strength, she can't help but stand out. Meanwhile, the promising young knights around her watch over her with kindness. 4. Compass 2.0. This is the world of the battle analysis system Compass 2.0. It is a dreamlike space where heroes gathered from many different worlds spend time together with their human partners, the players. The energy generated by the heroes' battles is essential to the operation of #Compass, and battling is their responsibility. However, a troubled hero named 13 refuses to find a partner or battle and is on the verge of being banished from the world of Compass 2.0. Meanwhile, Jean, a beginner player who has just arrived in the world of #Compass 2.0, seems interested in 13 as a potential partner. However, a major incident begins to occur in the world of #Compass 2.0. Could the key to resolving the issue be 13's special ability? 3. Lord of Mysteries. With the rising tide of steam power and machinery, who can come close to being a beyonder? Shrouded in the fog of history and darkness, who or what is the lurking evil that murmurs into our ears? Waking up to be faced with a string of mysteries, Zhou Mingrui finds himself transmigrated as Klein Moretti in an alternate Victorian-era world where he sees a world filled with machinery, cannons, dreadnoughts, airships, difference machines, as well as potions, divination, hexes, tarot cards, sealed artifacts. The light continues to shine, but mystery has never gone far. Follow Klein as he finds himself entangled with the churches of the world, both orthodox and unorthodox, while he slowly develops newfound powers thanks to the Beyonder potions. Like the corresponding tarot card, the Fool, which is numbered 0, a number of unlimited potential, this is the legend of the Fool. 2. Princess Ion Orchestra. Alispia, a land of wonder that has existed somewhere in the world since ancient times, was once home to loving inhabitants known as the Alicipians. Their peaceful lives were disrupted when a mysterious monster, Jamak, began to appear, threatening the sparkling brilliance of their homeland. If nothing is done, Alispia will lose its radiance forever. This is the story of the princesses whose unwavering songs of courage and hope shine even in the darkest times. A pop song fantasia filled with energy and bravery, Princess Ion Orchestra. 1. Moonrise. In a not-too-distant future, humanity has established a loosely organized world government with everything managed by an international AI network called Sapientia. People live peaceful lives by loyally obeying its rational decisions. However, Sapientia's lunar development project, which sends criminals and pollutants to the moon to maintain Earth's peace, creates disparity and poverty on the moon, sparking a catalyst for war. Jack Shadow gets caught up in this conflict after losing his family to a terrorist bombing by the moon's rebel army. Vowing revenge, Jack joins the Earth army as a scout on the moon, only to discover an unexpected leader among the resistance forces. There you have it, the top 10 new Isekai and fantasy anime of spring 2025. Which one are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more anime updates. Until next time, happy watching.